Welcome to today's video. Today I want to give you my 31-week pregnancy update. In case you don't know me yet, my name is Freya. I am 47 years old and I'm currently 31 weeks and 4 days pregnant with our twins. They are di twins, meaning each twin has their own placenta, their own amniotic sac, which means out of all the twin pregnancies, this has the least potential for complications. So far, everything has been going pretty smoothly, no problems whatsoever. So I don't really have a lot of new things to talk about, but I just wanted to give you an update of how I've been feeling. And I do have one new symptom. So, we did talk about my iron levels last time, and I have been continuing to take my iron. I switched from the 50 milligrams, which I took for 2 weeks, to the 30 milligrams, and someone suggested Floridix. Now, I had been taking Floridix for actually a few months, but apparently that was not enough, and the twins just need more iron, just pumping more blood. So I feel a lot better. Like I said last time, my sleep is actually a lot better. It's not amazing yet. I mean, when I do fall asleep, it's great. I'm normally a really good sleeper and I fall asleep quite quickly, but this time around, just because of the fact that whenever I have to turn, that belly just hurts. It's like I have to support it, and then, you know, like I put a pillow in front of me, underneath my belly, and I put another pillow like behind my back to kind of support my back. And you know, turning around is, I don't know, I'm someone who normally turns a lot, and I of course now have to get up so many times to go to the bathroom, and that just gets on my nerves because every time I go to the bathroom, it's just this whole ordeal of getting up, which is getting so hard. And you know, I just kind of get to the edge of the bed, and so that I can halfway kind of let my legs and bottom fall out and then stand up. It's just the ab muscles are not there anymore. But I'm not complaining. I am not complaining at all, because I realize I feel pretty good. I don't have nausea, I don't have headaches. I'm very thirsty, and I know that when you're thirsty, you're actually already dehydrated, but I'm telling you, I'm drinking so much water and tea, a lot, so much, but still, normally I'm not thirsty at night, but in the past month or so, I have to drink at night because I feel like I'm gonna be parched if I don't just continuously drink something. As a matter of fact, I gotta take a drink now. And I just can feel how my body needs more water, more than ever, although I drink so much. And so, yeah, that water just runs through me. And hiccups are really cool. I can feel both of the babies' hiccups. I can feel them sometimes even at the same time. And I had that a couple times where they had the hiccups at the same time. And that was so funny to feel. So on my left bottom side, I felt it. On my right middle side, I felt it. And they were, you know, different intervals. And it was the funniest thing. Now on my left side, baby is still more in the front, and on the right side, it's a little more in the back. But because they're getting big now, I can clearly feel both of them. Sometimes I don't even know. I'm thinking like, which one is it now? Because it's like all over my belly and it's bulging out. And again, I've been meaning to catch some footage of like when the bulges come out, and sometimes it's like literally like a wave across my belly. And there were a couple of days where they weren't that active, and I started thinking like, what's going on? You know, like you're a mom, you start thinking, I hope everything's okay. And then after those 2 days, I don't know, maybe they just had like a growth spurt thing going on, and then they got crazy active again. What I also noticed is like, I don't know, like I've been eating, it's hard to eat enough. I mean, I think I eat enough, but it's challenging. I'm not as hungry. It's like I'm always thinking I wish, you know, like now is the time I can just eat whenever, however much I want, because I don't eat junk. I eat really healthy, and now is the time I could just eat to my heart's content, but I'm just not even, I'm not nauseous or anything, but I feel full. I just feel full most of the time. I don't really have this feeling where I feel like extremely hungry, just because of the fact that my stomach is getting so squished now. And you know, when I do eat, I love eating and I love food. As a matter of fact, I got food cooking behind me in the crock pot and it smells so good here. I put in some Brussels sprouts with garlic, some leeks, and just olive oil, salt, pepper. That's gonna be so yummy. But I'm not crazy hungry. Try to eat a lot of nuts throughout the day. I eat my Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are great for selenium, so gotta get your Brazil nuts in. And other than that, I feel pretty good. So one new symptom that I have is this fingertip right here and this one a little bit, it's getting numb. And a couple times I woke up and my hand was a little bit numb. I looked it up and it seems like it is a common thing in pregnancy for the nerves to get a little pinched. I don't really have, like, my fingers aren't really swollen. I did take off my ring a while ago just because I didn't want it to, but I don't think it's really swollen, but it is a common thing to have a little bit of carpal tunnel for just during pregnancy. I don't know if that's what it is, but it's just a little tingly in just my fingertips, and then sometimes a little bit down, just these two fingers so far. The others are not 100%, but it's a little weird. It's nothing bad, but I try to massage my wrist a little bit. So it's a small thing. And so, yeah, but other than that, it is getting really hard to move, and I am getting Braxton Hicks every once in a while, but it always is connected to how much I do. So when I relax a lot, and this past week I've been quite lazy, I have to admit. I don't know if I can call it lazy. I don't know. When do you start calling a woman lazy who's pregnant with twins at 31 weeks? I don't know, but I felt like I was so lazy. I could not motivate myself. It's like even just tidying up was like, oh, I just wanted to watch YouTube and Netflix. I was so lazy, and today I just, today I was like, okay, I gotta get some work done. I mean, I have been doing my work. I'm still running another YouTube channel, my singing channel, which is my main income, and I have been producing videos. Like, I'm all the way up to March. I've got stuff already. So, and I come up with 2 videos every week on that channel. So all the videos until like the middle of March are made, and they just have to be edited but I have an editor for that channel, and I have my team. So, but I guess that's not lazy. And of course I still I cook and I do take care of the house, but not as much as I would normally. Normally I, on my Healthy Minimalist Mom channel, I used to do a lot of cleaning videos, and I just can't right now. There's no way. And sometimes I just stand in the kitchen and I do something, and all of a sudden I'll get this flash of just being out of breath, just standing there. I'll be fine, and suddenly I'll be like, oh, I'm getting so out of breath. And I feel that sometimes the way the babies move, the way they're lying in my body, I feel sometimes suddenly my lungs are like, my diaphragm is getting pushed out of the way, and it's like I hardly can breathe. That is one of the things that is just so exhausting sometimes. Doing absolutely nothing, I'd be there, if I'm standing. If I'm sitting or lying down, it's fine, but if I'm standing there out of the clear blue, I'd be like, oh, I'm so out of breath suddenly. And I'm like, that's so weird. I do exercise still, not every single day now, but maybe every other day or every 3 days. I can still do exercises really well, and I just have to listen to my body. I do everything slower. I can still lift my leg, and I can, I try to do my stretches and the low squat, and trying to do, I always sit on my ball, and I'm sitting on it now. And other than that, I think that's pretty much, I can't think of anything else. I haven't had an appointment with my doctor in the past, I don't know, I think it's been 4 weeks. But I feel the babies move like crazy, so I think everything's fine, and I feel fine, and I feel no difference. And my blood pressure is really good. Actually, I always take it at home, and I take it by the rules, and it's really good. Actually, like today or yesterday, and I didn't measure it today, but yesterday was like 117/79 or something, so that's really good. It's not high. At the doctor's it was always high, and here it's always good. And just eating my healthy food, and I try to nourish my body so much now, so I have nutrients, tons of nutrients. I try to eat lots of really healthy food that are nutrient dense, so I try to eat salmon at least once a week. I got myself, I know not everyone's into that, but I love it, beef liver. That's what I'm gonna make with the Brussels sprouts today, and of course Romy's not gonna eat that. I'm just gonna make the potatoes for her, and I'm just gonna eat the liver with the Brussels sprouts and the potatoes, and she's just gonna eat the mashed potatoes. So yeah, eating healthy, avocado, try to get in a lot of avocado. When I have my iron, I take my fruit. I usually eat something with lots of vitamin C, like a kiwi and an orange, but always being aware that lots of fruit means also lots of sugar, so I try to not overdo it on the fruit. I eat more berries, like for my breakfast usually I have, or for my dinner, after dinner I do have like a yogurt with just a plain Greek yogurt with some blueberries, or for my breakfast I make oatmeal a lot of times, just homemade oatmeal, just oats and milk and a little bit of vanilla. And then I put the blueberries on. So blueberries, raspberries. I make smoothies, but I try not to eat too much cold stuff. Just, traditional Chinese medicine says like warmth is really good now. And again, Romy had a cold this past week, pretty bad one again, nasty, just a head cold, with a really runny, stuffy nose. And so far I haven't gotten it yet. So I think she's had 4 or 5 colds since summer. It's crazy. It seems like, last year they were all separated and schools were closed, and there was no contact because of COVID, and now kids have contact again. It seems like those regular colds just are like crazy right now. And it's been like that. Like, she has colds a lot. She's had them, and there wasn't a single time that I've gotten it so far. So that's good. I take my vitamin D. It's here. And I switched to vitamin D plus K2 because I know it's better for, like calcium absorption and all that. So yeah, I try like nutrient dense foods all the time. Yeah. Eating my meat, eating my steak every once in a while for iron still. Even if I'm taking iron, I'm just trying. I love my legumes, and yesterday we had something with rice and mushrooms, and I made a sauce with it. It was really delicious. So yeah, trying to get those nutrients in. Also trying to think and prepare for postpartum, those first 40 days. Like, I read that book, The First 40 Days. It's great. And it's really about nourishing your body, because I think it's going to be easier to recover when you have lots of nutrients and you really nourish your body, give it all those things that it needs so you can recover more easily. And now I'm going to show you my belly. Okay, now one more thing that I didn't mention yet is I really now every single day I have to wear my compression stockings, and before that I didn't even realize how much they help. They help so much, and they go all the way up to here, and they're, I don't know if you can see it, they're open-toed. They go all the way down. It really does help. If I don't wear them, that's when my feet start really hurting and swelling, but this way it's been awesome. So there's my belly. There's the belly. And this is a dress that I've had for years. And I am hoping that because I hardly have any maternity clothes that I bought, I hope that this will last me to the end. It's quite stretchy. It's this knit dress and I love it and I hope it lasts me. So, and I try to wear it. This is a regular shirt. It's kind of getting short, but because I have my leggings, which I also had before, they went really high-waisted, and so far it's working fine. It's covering my belly. So this is 31 weeks, 4 days. And yeah, I got all these, no stretch marks yet. As far as I can tell, I can't even really see my belly anymore. I can see it like up to here. And everything that's below that, I can't see it. I can't hardly see my belly button anymore. I would have to lean forward. Definitely cannot see my feet. My belly button is coming out. My skin has been a little less itchy in the past week or so. I don't know. Maybe they're not doing that much growth like in size now, but more like in mass. I don't know how to explain it, but also my weight gain has slowed down quite a bit, although I eat really well, and you know, although I'm not hungry, I eat. But yeah, it's getting quite the ball. Andreas and Romy always make fun of me. It's like, did you swallow a ball? Like, I think I swallowed a big ball. So yeah, I mean, it's no stretch marks. I'm really happy about that, and I really hope that those clothes will last me until the end of this pregnancy. And well, so far we don't have any plans to get the babies out early, and we really hope that everything will be fine as long as possible. I would like to carry them full term if everything is fine with the babies and me. So far everything is looking great. I am aware of the fact that things can turn quickly sometimes, but I think listening to your body and resting just makes a big difference. I make it almost like a job, you know, it's my job right now to breed these babies, to make them grow or to help them grow as well as they can inside of me. So in order to do that, I need to really take care of my body. So exercising and walking, and then lying down and eating well, doing my work and lying down. So always trying to get those periods of rest. And I am at home. I work at home. Even, you know, going to buy groceries, that is a huge ordeal for me now. And I try to be very intentional about it. It is hard. So I try to have someone help me, but at the same time, I'm just like, I actually like to be in the store on my own, because then I can think and I don't know, I can just get what I want and need and not be distracted. Thank you so much for watching. I really want to show you what I got for the babies. I got almost everything, and I got another thing this past weekend that I'm very excited about. It's one of those, how do you call them? It's like a swing. It's a double swing, you know, with a spring on the top, and it has a motor, and it kind of bounces the babies. You can put them in there like a cradle, and it's everyone that I've talked to who has twins said it's a lifesaver. You're going to love this. So I picked that up, used, but it's in really great shape. It wasn't cheap. That's something that's like very, very expensive, but I'll show you in a separate video. I do want to make a video where I show you all the stuff. And again, we're not doing a nursery. We're just going to do a bedside nursery. They're just going to be in my room for the first year at least. So I'm just gonna put their clothes somewhere, but other than that, everything's like the bed and all the nursing stuff is like, it's just gonna be in my room. We're gonna sleep in my room for the first year at least. So I'm not worrying about nursery at all at this time. Being a minimalist also, it's like, you know, I just don't want to get a bunch of stuff, only the minimum. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Yeah, those of you who are still trying to conceive, I'm sending you lots and lots of baby dust. on your journey, that very, very soon you will have that positive pregnancy test and that everything will go well and you have your baby in your arms. I did have 2 miscarriages before this worked out, and I know how heartbreaking it is if you keep having miscarriages. I can't even imagine having, you know, repeated miscarriages over and over again. And I've met women who just had so many miscarriages that is so heartbreaking. And you gotta be so strong, you know. You have to make it let you get stronger instead of breaking. And I know it's easier said than done, but I always feel like these are opportunities to get stronger. Even this pregnancy, you know, it's hard. It's really hard, but it's really making me grow. And I know when the twins are here, that's gonna be freaking exhausting. It's gonna be so exhausting and so the hardest thing probably I've ever done in my life. But it's gonna be probably also the thing that's gonna make me grow the most that I've ever grown in my life. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.